Hello everyone, Dependent Quarter here, and today I have very interesting work. It's the most evil pin tambour keyway I've ever seen. It's the Abus TS5000 and it has 6 pins for the main stack and also has up to 5 side pins on this side, which could be either passive or active, and up to 5 passive on the other side. You can see the key works like this. These are for the passive, and the active are basically pushed all the way out. Where there is no cuts, there might be active pins. They're always on this side. And yeah, you can see that actually the key pins rest on the warding here. There are no warding holes, so picking this work is very difficult. Also the passive key pins here, they don't affect the picking, but these ones, the three active ones, they do affect the picking. You need to pick them. They act just like a standard pin. When they bind, I just use this fork to push them like so from the bottom and push them. The way they work is that this part goes inside of here. There is a spring on top and there is this cap that goes in this hole here and blocks the spring from launching over. And this pin is this ball bearing is what interacts with the key control pin. So as you can see right now, it's blocking the movement of the core, but when I insert the correct key, it's able to retract inside and it's flush. Okay, so yeah, basically the main stack pins have one standard 4 spools and one serrated pin. And because I will load up the last 3 chambers to show you, the pins are just sitting on the wording, and as you can see, there is not much room for mistakes. The way I pick it is I use these 2 hooks. They're almost the same profile. One is SSDF in 15,000 or 0.4 millimeters. The other is Moki Pick in 0.5 millimeters. And the way I pick is I insert my hook like so, push it and rotate it like a flag. And as you can see, I can barely set this pin by using this very weird motion. I need to first to not overset the 5th pin. My pin got stuck. To not overset the 5th pin, you need to go like this first. But after you get on the last pin, you need to like exit from the wording and pick like so. And yeah, I had to progressive pin it. I put first the last 3 pins to warn it, then I put every single pin inside and the active elements, and I was able to successfully pick it. And yeah, for tensioning I used Sparrow's heavy bar, this one, the 2 picks, and for the side elements I use this flag. You can use half diamond, you can use actually any flag, it doesn't matter. And also there is this ejector pin, I'm not sure how you call it, which stays here, and it's actually what holds the C-clip. As you can see, you can push it and remove the C-clip, the actuator. Oh, and went flying. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I was going to show you also this, the 6 main stack pins, and there are 4 grooves for the side elements. So if you want to do a 360, you need to pick the side elements multiple times. I will show you later. So let's get to picking. Okay, Abus TS 5000 is in the vise. Key works. Let's try to pick it. First pin 1 is binding because it's a standard pin. Click and small faucet. Now with the thinner pick I will go all the way back to the last pin. Try to preset it. Okay, I have even deeper fall set. This means the last pin has been set successfully. Now I will go over the spools. That was 2. That was 4. Now I will need to release the tension to be able to get my pick under pin 5. It's one of the trickiest. And now I think all of the main stuck. Yeah, they're set. Now with this block, I will just go and try to push on the interactive pins. Oh, open. Yes. So I will do full 360 just to show you how the interactive pins, did you hear that? They walked. So now I need to pick them again. To be able to rotate the core. Now they're walked again. Okay. And one last time. You can see they're walked. Just push them out. And that's full 360. Nice. Now let's start the gutting process. This walk comes with C-clip, I mean actuator, and this pin that secures it in place. I didn't put it in because it's very hard, but it doesn't affect the picking in any way. I'm just telling you so you know. Now I have to remove the C-clip. Which is the hardest part usually for me, because I don't have gutting wrench. Okay, we have it off. Now the key, rotate it 45 degrees forward, and the first ball bearing that dropped is from the passive side. That's why I gutted it this way. So here it is. I will explain later what it does. Okay, first I will dump out all of the ball bearings. That this one, the brass ones, are from the active side pins, and the steel ones are from the passive. Okay. These two pins go with the ball bearings. Now I will dump out the key pins. They're pretty much all standard. Nothing unusual there. Now even if I remove the key, you can see those active pins. The way they work is, as you can see, the ball bearing stays here and it's blocking the core from moving. And when the correct key is inserted, you can see how there is room for the ball bearing to retract. I will put two ball bearings for demonstration purposes. As you can see, this one is sticking out, and now when I insert the key fully, they go in. Oops. Okay. Now I will remove the interactive side pins. How they work is that there is this thing that you twist it and you pull it. Fuck, it went flying somewhere. Of course, there is a spring and a pin which interacts with the key and with the ball bearing. Okay, let me just rearrange them. And yeah, let me try to find that flying top cap where it went. Just a second, excuse me for that. Okay, I have it here. So this is the top cap that holds the spring, and as you can see, it has an angle to it. The curved part stays towards the Bible so that the key can turn. Here is the core. We have the holes for the caps of that hold the springs. These are for the ball bearings that interact with the active side elements, and these are for ball bearings that interact with the passive. The passive ones stay here, here actually, and the ball bearing stays on top of them. And in the same way, if the incorrect key is inserted, the ball bearing will be pushed out and the core will be blocked from rotating. Okay. Now let's see the pins, the drivers. 1 is standard, 2 is spool, 3 is spool, 4 is spool, 5 is spool, 6 is serrated. Springs are all the same, nothing really special there. And yeah, that's the lock, got it. Let me show you the housing. There are 6 holes for the main stack and there are 4 grooves for the key control pins. And that's the reason, because of the springs in the active elements, that's the reason I had to pick them again to do a full 360. Okay, let me do a close-up. Main stack, passive and interactive key control pins. Okay, this is it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and bye bye.